as evaluator, Toastmaster Chokalingam, to read out the subject.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ritik is giving his CC2. And objectives of project 2 is select an appropriate outline which allows listeners to easily follow and understand your speech. Make your message clear with supporting material directly contributing to that message. Use appropriate transitions when moving from one idea to another. Create a strong opening and conclusion. Time is 5 to 7 minutes.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chokalingam. Toastmaster Ritik, he works as a product manager at CC2 Technologies. So it's been 3 months he is associated with Toastmasters. When I asked about his dream, what is dream? He said that he wants to become a great musician. Without any delay, let's welcome Ritik. Toastmaster Ritik. His speech title is, if you want to achieve your goals, don't focus on it.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. If you want to focus on your goals, you won't achieve them. If you want to focus on your goals, you won't achieve them. But that goes against everything we have heard about goals, right? Most of the people who talk about goals, they say that if you want to set a goal, think about what you want to do and set your goals, set a timeline, focus on them, and you will eventually get there. What I've observed in my life is that things don't work that way. My first lesson in life regarding this was with my first girlfriend in my life. Okay, so her name was Pooja. You guys have not seen Pooja. Take my word. She was the most beautiful girl in this world. In 6th grade, yeah. So I was in 6th grade too. So I used to look at her every day and I used to feel, oh my God, how would it be if she would be my girlfriend? But the point here is, I could not talk to her. I was terrified. I was shocked. I was very young and shy. So these things kept on going. And one day I asked my best friend. I asked him, "Yeah, Manish, please, go to Pooja and ask her out on my way off." So this very good friend of mine walks up to her and poses a question in front of Pooja. Pooja says something and they giggle and he comes back running to me and says, "Ritik, Pooja is saying, if you want her to be your girlfriend, you have to ask herself out." So I was like, I was in a state of euphoria. I was like, how? I mean, I am so young, shy, I cannot talk to that girl. Now this girl wants me to ask her out. Wow. So what happened was, I could not do it. So I finished my 6th grade, I couldn't talk to her. In 7th grade, I made it a point, I used to know which bus she is taking to school and which seat she is sitting on. So I used to make sure that I sit next to her in the class. I used to make sure that I sit next to her in the bus, so that these kind of behaviors would lead me to that goal. Why I'm telling you this story is that my goal was Pooja. I wanted Pooja in my life, but I wanted to have that without focusing on my behaviors. I focused on my goal, that is Pooja, but I did not know what my behavior was. So unintentionally, I discovered something. I made it a point, I go home, I study hard, I could get good grades in my school, I answered to every question that my teacher asked me so that I can impress her. So I focused on my behavior, not on my goal. And eventually she said yes. So the point I'm trying to make is that when you focus on a goal, you don't achieve them. What rather you can do is, you can focus on your behavior in order to achieve your goal. So I got Pooja, yes. So the point here I'm trying to make is that when we focus on something that is not in our hands, we can't achieve it. Rather, we can focus on our behavior because that is in our hands. A similar example you can see, supposedly we talk about weight loss. We say that, okay, I want to lose 10 kilos in a year. So that is my goal. But what we do after that? We go and step on a scale and we see our weight. And we feel, oh my God, I've gained a kg. Rather than that, if we could just focus on our behavior, if you start taking good food, drink lots of water, do a very good amount of exercise every day, if you focus on that, we will be able to reach our goal in a very good way. That is the most productive way of achieving goals. But what we do, we try hard, but then we step on the scale. So we focus on our goal. We don't focus on our behavior. So this is a very important thing, and the point I'm trying to make is that when we try to make sure that we are focusing on something, we should make a timing for it. So now how do I do this? I make sure that I have three things in my mind. Today, what I'm going to do today that is going to help me reach that goal. Number second, tomorrow. What I'm going to do tomorrow that is going to help me reach that goal. And this week, what I'm going to do this week that is going to help me reach my goal. So these three things, I outline these three things and I plan my goal according to these three categories, and then I make sure that I follow them. So what happens is that I focus on today, I focus on tomorrow, I focus on this week. So my behavior is only on these three things, not on my goal. So when I focus on these three things, day after day, I'm getting motivated by doing what I'm doing, because I love what I'm doing. And we focus on today, tomorrow, and this week. We focus on our behavior, on our actions, and when we perform actions, we reach our goal. So if you focus on your goal, you will achieve it. Instead, you should focus on your behavior so as to reach your goal in the most productive manner. Thank you very much.